Hey you guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, pardon me, in today's video I'm going to be going over a new thing that I'm planning to do. As you can see by this post that I've posted, it's about Miitopia. I'm planning to do another series, a Nuzlock challenge, but this time around, instead of it featuring me characters that I've got on my console, I've decided to have it feature you guys. Okay, so this video is if you haven't seen the post, this is a video to get you to tell you a bit more information about it. And if you have any more questions, please feel free to jot down in the description below. Right, so you can find all this on my community section on my channel. So just go up and find the community part, and you should find this and right there. And there's also I've also put up how you can enter, which we'll also cover in just a few seconds after I've explained how the Nuzlock challenge works. And you guys have seen my Miitopia Let's Play of the full story. We're currently in post game. So this series is not going to start until I finish post game, which we're coming up just a couple more episodes. So I already know when the what the final episode's going to be. So yeah, just a couple more episodes. Okay, so let's get into with the rules. The first one, as we discussed, is team member will be featuring subscribers like you, just the main cast. So the main cast of it. So the characters that we interact with mostly. So like the Fab Fairies, the Genie, Annie, the Royal Family, Emily, and our teammates, the Great Sage, the photographer, the mayor, uh, um, the roaming gourmet, and the quizmaster. All those will definitely be featuring you guys. Now, the village people, the people of the village, it will depend on how many submissions I get. If I get loads of submissions, the people of villages that we come across will definitely be recast as for you guys. But if I don't get a lot, then they're going to be recast as probably as me's from my console. So okay, so that's what how that's going to work. The next rule is that we're only going to be using bananas and MP candies, so we're not going to be using HP sprinkles or MP sprinkles at all. We're not using those whatsoever. So we're not going to use this. It is going to be 100% walkthrough again. So each episode may be, I'm thinking of doing it an hour long, then 30 minutes instead of 30 minutes for this one, just to make it a bit more of a challenge. So yes. Now with HP and hyper sprinkles, we can only use one of them per episode. So if I use a hyper sprinkle, I can't use a shield sprinkle. But if I use a shield sprinkle, I can't use a hyper sprinkle. So there's that. So if I've already used a hyper sprinkle and then I come across an enemy that's put a trigger on one of my teammates, I can't shield them. I am allowed to use the safe spot. I'm allowed to use the safe spot. That's the only thing I'm allowing to be used. Okay, and no life sprinkles are being used. So no, so I'm going to try and not trigger it, but if we trigger it, I'm not going to be using them at all. Now, with the horse, I tend not to use the horse at all, but if you guys want me to use it, so your me's can and interact with the horse, let me know and I will use the horse. But for starters, no horse. So I've stated that I was wondering if you guys want me to do something there, but I've decided I'm gonna go with it no matter what. Okay? I say yes. So this is basically all the rules for the Nuzlock challenge of Miitopia. So if you want to take a look at this, there's a link in the description where you can go and have a look at the rules yourself. Now we're going to go into the portion where you guys can potentially how you be into how can you submit. How does this work? How do I submit your Miis? So if we go over to here, and this is a post that was uploaded 4 hours ago. This is featuring all the directions on how you can how to submit your Miis. So first thing, we'll be using an access key or a photo. So I'll explain how this works. So I've got the link here where you go to submit. So I'll get to that in a sec. So I'm going to explain the rules. So you can only send a photo or access or your access key in this. So this will take you to a Discord server where you can only do what is said here, nothing else. I may, if I decide, I'll make another server where we can hang out and talk, etc., and do all that. But for right now, this server is just dedicated to that, and this server will also be used if Nintendo decides to port Tomodachi Life as well. Wow. Wow. So okay. So here's what we got. We have got so what I mean by send photo is if you don't have Miitopia or if you don't have a Switch, just send me a picture on this server of your Mii and I'll recreate it. So like I'll copy what that Mii looks like and that's how you'll be added in. But remember, other people will be able to see that as well. So, so if you're unfine with people seeing that Mii, then your access key. If you don't have a access key, then there's no But I do accept if you don't have a Switch, I will accept a Mii photo from your 3DS, S or Wii U, whatever Nintendo console that has a Mii, and I'll add you in. So what I'll need, these are the things you'll need to, So you'll need to, it needs to include your personality, alright, the name, and what job you would like to be in this. Now, with with the me, I would prefer if you've got an access key, I would prefer that you would not have multiple Miis of the same name if you send me your access key, because then I won't be able to put you in, because then it will become too confusing on which one is you. Okay, so make sure you don't have multiple Miis of the same one. So if you do get picked, there won't be any problems there. So if you send a photo, everything in number 2 has to be included as well. Well, not necessarily in the picture, but as in text under or above the picture. So number 4 is I'm not accepting any funny, weird looking in memes or cartoon or famous people. They're not going to be picked. I just want you, a Mii that represents you. Okay? And keep it PG. So keep the Mii as PG. I don't want any inappropriate Miis or anything like that, because that will call for some suspension or ban from any server for some time. Okay, so that is basically all the ways to get. So what you do is you've got your access key, right? Ready? or your photo. So you'll come over to this post, which is in the description below. The link to this post is in the description below. Alright, you'll come over here. You'll click this. Yes, it will take you to the Discord. And you'll need to either make an account or sign into that account. And once you've done that, it should take you to here, where you should be able to send your access key, your photos, and all the information that are required. Now the post's up, so you can check out how the rules are. That's how it's gonna go. Okay. So yeah, so you just submit it right here, and even though it's not gonna start just yet, I wanna make sure get you guys all ready and whatnot. So that's basically how you can enter in to them. Now the earlier you submit, the more chance you're going to be in, because as time goes on, I'll be going through some of these. Is looking at them, seeing what's offered, and seeing who could potentially be in the game, just to have a rough idea or scene. So now, remember, if you really want to be part of the team, now remember there's 3 options open to be a team member, and then later there will be more options as we progress through the game. So that's basically how that's going to work. I really hope you guys come over and really submit your me's onto this as soon as possible, because the sooner you do it, the higher chance you'll have. So that's gonna be all from me. There's as I've said before, there's a link in the description that will take you to this. So immediately, so click that link, get yourself in, and everything will be good. I do want to mention, if you do get added into Miitopia, and if Nintendo decides to support Tomodachi Life, you guys, my 9 teammates that will be in well, basically, if you no, actually it's going to be if they do decided to port Tomodachi Life, you may will automatically be entered. I may put you in, depending. We'll see. We'll just have to wait and see if they do that. So if they do, we'll see what happens. So that's pretty much all. Make sure you submit, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of this video on the MCL64 channel. If you want to see more videos such as this one right here, make sure you check out the newest video on the channel, which is right above there, and the playlist, which should be right there. And you can also just right over here subscribe to my other channel, Fundu Holidays, for more amazing other holiday content, and subscribe to this channel right above me. All I've been saying, thank you so much. You guys are great, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.